Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to alternate this beautiful pattern. You can use this on your ladies sweater or a cardigan, and you can also use this on your gents sweater. It can be used on both ladies and gents sweater, right? And this is how it looks like on the front side. I have done with the border, and this is how it looks like on the back side. See. So this is 6 rows repeat pattern, and you need cast in multiples of 7 and plus 2, right? So let's get started. So for this tutorial I have 23 stitches on my needle, and now we're going to start. And after I finish my border, and I have already done my border, right? And after I finish my border, I have knitted one row with all knit stitches and another row with all purl stitches, right? So now we're going to start from here. So for row 1 we're going to start with the purl 2. So we're going to purl 2, 1 and 2, and now our pattern, repeat pattern starts from here. So the repeat is knit 5 and purl 2. So we're going to knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now we're going to purl 2, 1 and 2. So that's the repeat pattern, knit 5 and purl 2, and we're going to repeat that all the way across. So again, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and purl 2, 1 and 2, and we have last repeat. We're going to knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna purl 2, 1 and 2. We're gonna slip the last instead of slip the first, right? It's the same thing. So we have finished row 1, and for row 2 we're going to start with the knit 2. We knit the first, right, because we slip the last, 1 and 2, and now we're going to start the repeat. So the repeat is purl 5 and knit 2. So purl 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and knit 2, 1 and 2. So that's the repeat pattern, purl 5 and knit 2, and we're going to repeat that all the way across. Again, purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then knit 2, 1, 2, last repeat, purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and knit 2, 1 and slip the last. And for row 3 we're going to repeat our row 1. So we're going to purl 2, 1 and 2, and now we're going to start the repeat. We're going to knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to purl 2, 1, 2. So repeat that again, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and purl 2, 1, 2, and last repeat, knit 5, 1, 2, 3 4 5 and purl 2 1 and 2. Row 4 we're going to knit 2 1 and 2, and now we're going to start the repeat. We're going to knit purl 5 with yarn in back. First we purl 1, and now we have 4 purl stitches here, 2 4, and now we're going to purl these 4 stitches with yarn in back each time, right? So we're going to bring this yarn in back, and we're going to leave this yarn in back, and we're going to purl 1 like this, right? So we have done 1 with yarn in back, so bring the yarn in back and purl second, yarn in back, purl third, yarn in back and purl 4, right? So we have knitted 1 and we have purled 5 stitches here. We have purled 1 first and we have purled 4 stitches with yarn in back each time, right? And that's the repeat pattern from here to here. We're going to repeat that again. So knit 2 1 2 and purl 1, and then yarn in back, purl 1, yarn in back, purl 2, yarn in back, purl 3, yarn in back and purl 4, right? So we have purl 5 here, and last repeat, knit 2 and purl 1 without yarn in back, and now we're going to purl 4 with yarn in back. So yarn in back and purl 1, yarn in back, purl 2, yarn in back, purl 3, yarn in back, purl 4, and at last we're going to knit 2 1 and 2. And row 5, for row 5 we're going to purl 2 1 2, and now we're going to start the repeat. And here we have 4 extra stitches, 1 2 3 and 4 extra stitches because of the yarn in back we did on our previous row. And now we're going to knit this extra stitches instead of this knit stitches, right? So we're going to knit this extra stitch through the back loop like this, and now you're going to move this, slip this knit stitch to your right needle, and then you're going to drop off this extra stitch like this, and then you're going to move this knit stitch to your left needle, and then you're going to pass this stitch, next stitch, over this stitch like this, right? So again you're going to knit this extra stitch and you're going to move this stitch to your right needle, and you're going to drop off this extra stitch, and then you're going to slip it back to your left needle, and then you're going to slip this, pass this next stitch over this stitch like this, right? Again knit this extra stitch, and then you're going to slip this stitch to your right needle, and you're going to drop off this stitch, and you're going to slip it to your left needle, and then you're going to slip past this next stitch over this stitch, right? And we have last extra stitch here. We're going to knit and then we're going to drop off and slip it to your left needle, and then you're going to pass this next stitch over this stitch, right? So we have made 4 stitches, 4 knit stitches, 2, 4, and we have to make 5, right? So we're going to knit this stitch through back loop, and now we have 5 stitches. This is the purl stitch. 3, 4, 5. We have 5 knit stitches, and now we're going to purl 2, 1, 2. So that's the repeat pattern from here to here, right? And we're going to repeat that all the way across. So again, knit the extra stitch, one, and slip it and drop off and slip it to your left needle, and your next stitch, pass this next stitch over this stitch, right, and knit another extra stitch and drop off and pass this next stitch and knit the extra stitch, drop off and pass this next stitch over this stitch. We have knitted 3 here, 4, and drop off and pass it over and knit this stitch through back loop. So we have made 5, 3, 4, 5, and purl 2, 1 and 2, and for last repeat we have last repeat, and we're going to repeat that again. Knit the extra stitch and slip it to your right needle and drop off this extra stitch, slip it back to your right needle, left needle, and then you're going to pass this next stitch over this stitch, right, and then knit your next extra stitch and drop off, slip it back to your right needle, left needle, and then you're gonna pass this next stitch over this stitch and knit extra stitch, slip it to your right needle and drop off and slip it back to your left needle and slip past this next stitch over this stitch, right, and we have last extra stitch, knit it and then drop off, and you're going to pass this stitch over this stitch, right. So we have knitted 4 stitches here, 2, 4, and you're going to knit this through back loop. So we have made 5 stitches, and then we're going to purl 2, 1 and 2, and row 6, which is our last row, we're going to knit 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to start the repeat. We're going to purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to knit 2, 1, 2. So that's the repeat pattern. We're going to repeat that again. Purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and knit 2, 1, 2, and purl 5. Last repeat. Purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then knit 2, 1 and 2. So that's the repeat one repeat pattern, and we have finished that. And now it looks like this. See, and after you finish your row 6, now we are going to continue repeating your row 1 to row 6 until you reach your desired length, right? And after your few repeats, your pattern looks like this, right? So that's how you knit this beautiful pattern. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.